Oscar Bevis for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. What a very special set. Yeah,
Small Talk collaborates with Stomping Ground.
And Mr. Charlie Parsons.
There we go.
But we don't small talk. About the fight. Sonny, couldn't have ended in a more controversial manner. Your take on what we saw between Paddy and Lewis?
I thought Paddy was winning the fight. I think he was doing the better work. However, I didn't disagree with the ref. I thought early on Paddy was using his head a lot, using his elbows at times, holding out his fist. I think he was doing a lot of the dark arts and getting away with quite a bit of it, even to the point of the punches getting classed as, the cuts getting classed as punches. I don't think they were. I think they all come off head clashes and even one elbow. I think one of them was the under the eye one. I think was an elbow more than a clash of heads even, and definitely not a punch. But when you've already had your last warning by the third or fourth round, and then you've had 2 points taken off for fouls, you have to tread carefully. And he threw a punch. He didn't throw the punch as the bell went. The bell went and then he threw the punch. And it was on the blind side as well, where for me the damage had been done mostly by heads. But like I said, I think Donovan was in control of the fight. I think he was way up. I think he just needed to have more discipline in keeping his body away from Crocker's down the stretch, and he would have took that out. But it was done by him pushing and trying to get the finish once he's seen Crocker. Couldn't really see because Crocker could no longer see out of his, I think, left eye, I think it was. He could no longer see out of it. It was completely shut, and he was closing it shut because when it was open, the blood was going in it. I don't think it was as harsh as everyone's making out. As I walked out, a couple people said, "Oh, that shouldn't have happened." I think the points were very valid, getting taken off because he was constantly using his head. If I'm standing there with my hands up and my head and my guard tight and I'm not moving much, if you're here and then come all the way in like this, and I headbutt your camera, it's me doing a headbutting, not you because you was there. And that's the way it is in boxing. If I'm stood here like this and then you've moved your head from all the way there to on my head, up here on my cheek, that's you doing the headbutt, not me because our heads have come together. Do you know what I mean? And I think, yeah, I think it. I don't think it was harsh. I don't think it was harsh. I think if anything, with that shot, I think it was a liberty eye as well. I think it was. The bell went and it went after, and you know you've already heard the last 10 klaxon that goes off. You know what I mean? You're preempted about the last 10 of the round, and he punched through the bell after the bell. In fact,
was it still a bold call from the ref? Because it's a red hot arena.
No, because he's already told. But it's a bear mind. It's a Crocker arena anyway. But now because he warned him no more fouling. I've told you a few times about a few things. He was told that in the third or fourth round. A very stern telling off early in a fight, as early as it probably ever gets in a fight, to be honest. And then he didn't really stop. If you had a counter every single time that Paddy had the range and had the control of the distance, but then instead of choosing to adjust or throw a punch, he put his head forward. You count that for many times and then ask me if I think it was harsh, and I don't.
We need a rematch. Simple.
Definitely.
It can't be left like that.
No, 100% not. It was a great fight though, but one I just thought that I don't think Crocker got it right. I think just trying to walk him down, I don't think he got it right tactically. I think pick your moments, make Donovan think sometimes about trying, think about stepping in and then punch with him there. He didn't really do that. He was, you know, trying to keep the pressure on and in gaps of Donovan's work, then just swing a big heavy one and he found a few, but Donovan took them all very well. He at no point looked hurt by anything that Crocker threw at him, and he was really going through the gears. That's why, okay, it's annoying for Donovan fans, it's annoying for the team, it's annoying for everyone that's on that side of the fence, but I would be screaming and shouting if I was in the corner of Crocker, because look at my fighter's face. None of them were done for punches, and they all got awarded as punches in lifetime, but you could see that they weren't. It was the heads going over and over and over again. But great fight, great night, fantastic atmosphere. Belfast, one of the best boxing cities in the world, and I genuinely mean that.